Hey, welcome in everybody. What I wanted to do was create a series of videos to help you prepare for the Autodesk Certified User Revit exam. So I want to go through the topics that you could be asked on the Revit Certified User Exam and kind of explain kind of what you need to know. So the first thing that I want to do is go over the levels and how to set your levels. So levels are important because that's what sets your floor plans. It determines your floor plans, your height of your floor plans, your roof plan, the height of very important items in your project. So some levels have a floor plan or a plan view associated with them. Some levels don't. Say for example, the height of your windows. Probably you don't need a floor plan or a plan view for those. Those are just to help someone determine, the distance from certain items off the ground or above finished floor. So I want to show you how to create levels that have a floor plan associated with them. And then I want to show you how to create levels that don't have a floor plan associated with them. And then also you need to know kind of how to edit levels, kind of move levels up, down, rename them, all that kind of thing. So usually the first thing that I do when I create a brand new Revit project is to go in and define my levels. So if you notice right now I'm in the just the regular default Revit template. So I'm on my floor plan, which is level 1. And also if I try to set my levels in a floor plan view, notice that my level is grayed out here in my datum kind of panel. So I can't set my levels in a floor plan view. So what I need to do is go to one of my elevation views. So let me double click on the south elevation. And so now you can see we're in our south elevation view. And right now we have 2 levels already set up. So level 1 is at 0 feet 0 inches. Level 2 is 10 feet above that level. And also you notice that level 1 and level 2, the head, kind of a target kind of symbol looking thing, those are colored blue. So when you see a level that's colored blue with the target, you notice that those have plan views associated with them. So if you look over here in our project browser, you can see we have floor plan level 1 and level 2. And then also you notice that in our datum panel up here now, our level is not grayed out. So this is where we go to create our levels. So what I want to do is to create a brand new level, I'm going to click on level up here. And what you can do is whenever you add a level, the first point you click is going to be the tail end of it. And then the second point you click is going to be what I would call the head, or where the kind of like the big round circly thing is. So, and also you notice that as I kind of hover my mouse over this line, you can see a distance kind of pop up. That tells you the distance of your new level that you're going to create is above that second line. But what you could do is, if I wanted to make a new level that's, let's say level 3 is also 10 feet above level 2, what you could do is go up to where you see offset, and I'm going to type in 10 for 10 feet, press tab, and then I'm going to select in the draw kind of panel here, I'm going to select pick lines. Also notice that you see make plan view is checked. So when I click this line, I want to offset my new level 10 feet from the line that I select. So it's going to, when I click level 2, it's going to create a new level, level 3, right, which is 10 feet offset from that. So that's going to have a height of 20 feet. Also notice that because I had make plan view checked, now I also have a level 3 floor plan view, a level 3 ceiling plan. Also, if you look at the structural plans, if you click the little plus next to it, you can see that level 3 also has a plan view in the structural plans as well. And you also probably notice that, level 1, level 2 doesn't have any structural plans. So I want to show you kind of why that is as well. So if I go up to create a new level here, and you see my make plan view is checked, over where you see plan view types, if I click this box, so all the ones that are selected here, it's going to create a new ceiling plan. It's going to create a new floor plan. It's going to create a new structural plan level. So let's say if I didn't want a structural plan level, I would just uncheck this. If I didn't want a ceiling plan, I could uncheck that as well. So right now when I create my new level, it's only going to make a floor plan. So let me hit OK. And again, I'm going to offset it 10 feet. I'm going to pick lines. I'm going to offset it 10 feet above level 3. And then let me hit the escape key a couple of times to get out of it. So again, where I have level 4, it's blue, so it did create a plan view. But now you can see it only created a floor plan view. It didn't create a ceiling plan. It didn't create a structural plan. That's because we had those unselected in the little window thing there. So let's say if I wanted to create another level, but I don't want to make any floor plans at all. Let's say I just want to denote like the window heights. So I would go up to level and I would uncheck where it says make plan view. And usually the top of your window height is going to be 6'8". So I'm going to offset 6 space 8. And then I'm going to select pick lines here. So I'm going to offset this new level 6 feet 8 inches from level 1. So make sure that you select the top part of that line, not the bottom. See where the dashed line is? I don't want my level to go under the ground, so I'm going to raise it up a little bit. And where you see the dashed line above level 1, I'm going to click it, hit escape a couple times. Now notice that on level 5 that I created, it's 6 feet 8 above level 1, which is what we wanted. But also notice that this target is colored black. It's not blue like the others. So basically what that tells you is that level there, it doesn't have any floor plans or plan views associated with it. So if I can double click on level 2, it's going to take me to my floor plan level 2, right? Let me go back to my south view here. So if I double click on level 5, it's not going to take me anywhere because there's no plan views associated with that. Right, so that's how you create levels with floor plans or plan views associated with them, and then also how to create levels that don't have any plan views associated with them. All right, so the next thing that we need to do is, let's say that the test asks you to, change level 4 from 30 feet to 40 feet. So what you would do to change the height of that is, what I would do is I would just click on the level line here, and then over in your properties box here, you see my elevation is at 30 feet. So I could just, let's say I want to move it to 40 feet. I would just type in 40 here, press enter, hit the apply down here. And so it raises, not only does it change the number, it also raises it up. So it does two awesome things at once. So that's how you can kind of edit the level heights. You can also, if I click on the level, I can also change the name of it. So let's say I don't want that to be level 4. Maybe I want that to be roof. So over here in the properties, instead of level 4, I can just type in roof, hit the apply. This is, would you like to rename the corresponding views? So for this, I'm going to say yes. So not only did it change the level name to roof over here, but it also renamed my plan views roof anywhere that you see them located here. So that's another item that you probably need to know for your certification exam. Let's say that I have my roof is blue, so there's a plan view associated with it. But what if I wanted to make it where all of a sudden I change my mind, I don't want a floor plan associated with the roof. So what you could do is you would just go over into your roof in your floor plan view and just right click it and delete it. So even though it's not showing up in my plan view in my browser, I still have the roof over here in the section or the elevation view. So it's still there. Now it went from blue to black to kind of show you how it kind of changed properties. And then let's say, oh my gosh, I really want to have a plan view of the roof, and instead. So then what you do is you would, to get that to where it now shows a plan view, you would go up to View, and then go to Plan Views, Floor Plan. And so I want to make my roof a plan view now. So I would just click on Roof here, hit OK. Now it jumped to my my roof floor plan view. To go back to my south view, notice that my roof is now blue. So you can kind of go both ways. If you want to change it to where it shows a plan view, if you want to change it to where it doesn't, you kind of know how to do that back and forth now. So I think that's pretty much more than enough that you need to know for the Revit Certified User as far as levels go. So just kind of practice with those and kind of get used to using those, because you're definitely going to have some questions that are going to test your knowledge on creating and editing levels in Revit. All right, peace out.